Let's go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Great recovery day. Hit after a day after, not even 24 hours after a 14.5 mile day. I've learned through time to make sure, give your body a day of recovery. Took a day to get heavy on the weights, heavy on the abs, knocked out just a quick 2 mile warm up to get the blood flowing a little bit, and then get back up on the high mileage, double digit mileage day tomorrow. All right. As far as today's Move Swiftly thought, we're going to talk about the importance of being resourceful, the importance of being truly resourceful. That's number one. Number two, we also have to understand in that same conversation, in the same synergy with being resourceful, it's also about understanding today's world and how everything, if you wanted it to be, everything can be content and some sort of a lesson that you can provide for your listeners and your loyal followers of your work, the people that continuously keep up with you week after week, month after month, year after year, things of that nature, right? So it was, for those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher. I teach at a charter school, a K-5 charter school named Center for Creative Education. And we do a lot of stuff in the arts world. It's an art integrated education, art-based curriculum. Everything is teaching, using art projects to teach the math, the sciences, and the social studies, right? So we had a project for the kids this past week in which we had them paint the United States of America, the North America part, from southwest to southeast to northeast to midwest to just west. We painted it in different colors, right? And it was Midwest between, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, between south and like around Midwest area going towards the west. We painted that area brown. All right, we painted that area brown. One was like a darker shade of brown and the other one was a lighter shade of brown. And because we didn't have the color specifically, we had to make sure, me and the teacher I work with, her name is Miss Santiago, we had to make sure that there was a lighter brown and that we put some white in the brown, mix it up nice and well so they could see the difference. Because I remember actually when we were painting it, we initially put the brown on it. It looked kind of similar, but we had to add a little more white to make it so it actually stood out and stuff like that, right? So we came up with a great kind of tannish brown color. It really turned out to be a really lovely color because you could even see it in the paint. There was some white that wasn't mixed yet, and as we were painting, it was like, man, it's a really nice color, right? So it was, I believe it was like Monday, 2 days ago. Dude, I'm recording this on a Wednesday, by the way, February 21st, 2024. So it was this past Monday where I noticed that even though we just needed the light brown for that, just that little bit of, we mixed more paint than we needed for the actual project, right? So this past Monday, I noticed, I'm like, all right, there's the paint bottle, and then I noticed there was a water bottle with that same color brown. I'm like, wait a minute, no, she didn't. I asked her, I'm like, wait a minute, did you seriously take the brown? You didn't just throw it because we had the brown in the bowl, right? So she didn't take the bowl and just throw away the great brown that we had. She found a water bottle. This is what I mean when I say truly resourceful. She found a water bottle and she made sure she put the brown, the extra access brown paint in the water bottle, in the empty water bottle, and she kept the brown there next to the other brown that was in the actual paint bottle. All right. And I looked, I'm like, look, I got to get a picture of this and I got to tell this story because it's so important. It provides so many lessons, especially for you business owners out there, in terms of not wasting a drip, not continuously, whatever it is you have, continuously being resourceful, right? In business, this tactic, this skill, this ability is very important because in many ways, so many different situations, you get so much money that you end up just spending money, and there's no actual ROI because you don't have the mindset of how am I going to save this? Where am I going to save here? How can I cut costs in marketing? How can I cut costs in ads? How can I cut costs here and there so I can keep the main thing? And in this example, the main thing is what? Making sure we have enough paint for the kids so we don't have to go out and get a new brown, or we don't have to, it lowers the inventory, lowers how much money we have to spend on more paint because you have teachers who have the mindset to say, I have this color and I'm going to put it in a water bottle. So now we're going to be good. All right. That's number one. That's the lesson number one. So the way I apply that in my own life is what? I'm doing this video. I'm using it. I made sure I captured the moment, took a picture of it, made sure I turned it into a thumbnail to caption though, to put on this video. So now it turns into more content, turns into a YouTube video that's going to be online. It's going to, you know, develop and create a life of its own just by that one lesson. And that is an opportunity that every last one of us have in this world, but it's about tuning in. It's about being on purpose. It's about taking your message and thinking about your loyal followers to the point where every little thing that you see throughout your day, it's something that you could provide your listeners. It's some sort of lesson, some sort of edge, something you can give to your listeners and give to your customers, give to your shareholders, give to whoever it is loyal. Like I said, whoever is loyal to you and loyal to your work. That's the lesson that we have in everything. It can happen at any single moment. All right. But you have to have yourself every single day in that ready, set position, no matter what it is you do for a living, no matter how small the thing may be, there's something you can take from it. All right. This is the important stuff. You gotta get a hold of this. Once you get a hold of this, I'm telling you, you will not have a problem ever, you know, finding work, finding a job, nothing. There'll be nothing but opportunity. You'll not see this world from this cynical perspective and always being a victim, always, you know, this one doing me wrong, this one doing this. I don't have the job I want. I don't have the life I want. I don't have this. You will start to eradicate all that thinking and start to focus on, okay, how can I create this? How can I create that? How can I create opportunities here and there? And you'll start to see things open up for you, and again, in ways that you would have never, ever realized. All right. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyamove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. It is a one-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.